Oh boy. There's a full-on botanical garden on the 5th floor, dude. I found a bunch of interesting stuff there. There's this monstrous flower, a chicken coop, and interesting that shed. Monokuma called it the Monokuma flower. It's apparently not a good idea to touch it either, so we should probably watch out for it. It's a man-eating flower, dude. This ain't like the ones that come out of pipes. I'm Ben, that's what those sprinklers are for, dude. It seems the sprinklers are set to go off automatically every morning at 7:30. Don't forget it, dude. Wouldn't want to get wet and catch a cold. You'll be fine. They say idiots can't catch colds. Of course not. Idiots don't get wet. You are unnaturally stupid, but not that kind of unnatural. Hey, I'm kind of worried about you, Hagakure. Do you know what 10 plus 10 is? Oh, come on. Now you've gone too far. Just because I flunked out 3 times doesn't mean that I'm that dumb. Well, for argument's sake, I'll answer you. But, what was the question again? Don't worry about it. I got all the answers I need. Oops, oops, oops. Yo. Botanical garden. Chicken coop. There were even real chickens. Live chickens in the coop, weren't there? Precisely 5 of them. I love chickens. Let's all raise them together and make fried chicken, but grilled chicken is good too. What should we do? Let's have them raw. I mean, come on, new experiences. Asahina, you need to chill. You can keep your food poisoning to yourself, dude. Oops, I did it again. That shed. So you were bothered by the pickaxes too, Hagakure? Pickaxe? There's a pickaxe in the shed in the garden, with the phrase "crazy diamond" carved into the handle. Does that ring a bell for anybody? Crazy diamond? I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. It's not just a feeling. We have all, in fact, seen those words before. Huh? Where? Oh yeah! Right, I remember! I don't. Oh. On Awada's jacket, yeah. The back of his jacket said Crazy Diamond, didn't it? You're right, it did. But why would the same phrase on a pickaxe be on a pickaxe in the garden? Maybe Wada snuck into the shed and carved it himself? We've just gained access to the 5th floor today. Maybe Wada brought it with him and Monokuma confiscated it. Either way, it's bugging me. It obviously has some connection with Owada, but what? In any event, it wasn't the pickaxe that caught my eye in the shed, dude. It wasn't? I was talking about the lawnmower, dude. I think we might be able to call for help with it. What? How would you call with help with the lawnmower? Still don't get it. We make crop circles. We use the lawnmower to make crop circles. Yes, Hagakure, genius. And call for them. Call for them. How did Hagakure end up like this? Too much weed, man. Too much weed. When we first met, he wasn't anything like this. Yeah, dude, my character hadn't been set in stone at that point yet. You legitimately depress me. Oh my goodness. It's good to know that we can still have humor. Oh, either way, I'm not sure relaxing is the right word. Alright, so Asahina, was there more you wanted to say? Okay, so that was it. Okay. Fukawa, can you talk? Hey Tagami, it looks like Fukawa wants to say something. And why are you telling me? The keep it zipped thing, dude. Forgot about that. Dude, that's almost criminally negligent. Bleh. Fukawa, you're free to foul up the room with your halitosis if you so desire. It would be the utmost pleasure, my white knight. And you need not worry, my breath is getting better. Fukawa's a tough one. You don't worry about me. Besides, my white knight and I are conversing. You stay out of it. So what did you find? I found something interesting. A 5th floor classroom. Whoa. This. A knife? It's huge, like something Rambo might carry around. A survival knife, huh? But why was something like this in a classroom? Don't ask me. What do you intend to do to us with that knife, dude? Nothing. I just picked it up, that's all. It's dangerous just to leave it sitting there. And then it's 10 times more dangerous in the hands of a homicidal maniac like you, dude. Leave her out of this. She and I are nothing alike. Hey, more importantly, what should we do with it? Obviously, we can't let Kawa keep it, dude. Aside from that, I've got nothing. I wouldn't want something so barbaric anyway. That is a problem. Why don't we give it to Negi? Why? Huh? Me? Yeah, I think you're a perfect match for that knife, Negs. Well, that was easy. Hold on a sec. Don't I get a say in this? This just goes to show how much they trust you. Quit complaining and take it. That's trust? I feel like I'm just a convenient dumping ground. Alright, I'm giving the knife to Negi. Everyone else is on board with it, I guess. Alright. Got no choice. I suppose I'll just put it in my desk drawer. That's all I have to report. Hey, Fukawa. Is it my breath? I'm sorry. Sorry. You made a decent discovery. I'm praising you. Oh dear. It's praising me? That's great! This is a dream! I'm in a dream! For me to be having dreams like this. I'm going crazy! Crazy, seriously crazy. Wait, no, you can't. Not okay. Watching Kawa now is heartbreaking, dude. And Tagami, Mr. Blah. By the way, did you all see the unusual classroom on the 5th floor? No, unusual doesn't quite do it justice. The scent of human flesh and blood permeating the room. The countless human-shaped outlines. Far more gruesome than any other room we've seen here. To say what? The stench is awful too, far beyond any of our murder scenes. And okay, I've never seen that word before. Amalgam? Whatever. Of every imaginable bodily fluid. It's probably a good thing I didn't go to that room. I feel sick just listening to you. Anywho, what happened there? Call it a hunch, but most likely a great deal of people died in that room. A bunch of people died there? Hold on. I think I'm really gonna be sick. Perhaps that's where mankind's most despairingly maleficent and monstrous malefication occurred. What? It seems you and I are on the same page. Yes, it is possible that the massacre that occurred in that room is the malefication from a year ago. Oh god, I forgot about that. The cause of that gruesome scene was the malefication that happened a year ago? In other words, the malefication refers to the mass murder of the academy students. With that in mind, we can explain why the academy was forced to shut down. Makes sense, dude, but that's evil, dude. It's not just evil, it's super terribly evil. Evil indeed. Hopelessly evil. But in any event, why hasn't anyone heard about this if it's such a huge incident? Maybe it really was hidden from the public. And with that, it seems like everyone's made their reports. What now, dude? Since from here on, you guys will be working as my subordinates, there's something I'd like to make clear. Once again, how tall is that ivory tower? You're gonna put a hole in the ceiling. So what is it you want cleared up? Kyoko Kirigiri's true identity. What? Kirigiri's identity? She's Kirigiri, isn't she? And who exactly is Kirigiri? Each and every one of us has a clearly defined reason as to why we were selected to come to this academy. Asahina is the swimmer, Hagakure is the shaman, Negi is the luckster. More like unluckster right now, though. But what about Kirigiri? Is there anyone here who knows? That's right, she never told us, dude. She doesn't really like talking about herself. This isn't a matter of what one likes or dislikes. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who willfully hides their history from view? Start talking, Kirigiri, so as to not invite any unnecessary suspicion. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us? I didn't say I wouldn't tell you. I said I can't tell you. What do you mean, dude? I don't remember. Huh? I have no memory of it. You have no... You mean you have... amnesia? It appears as though your sense of humor is sorely lacking. It's amusing how unamusing that joke was. Don't tell me you were serious. I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter to me. Whether you believe me or not, the truth will come out soon enough. So you intend to maintain your silence until the bitter end, then? Is that what this is? Well, you best forget about things going your way anymore. What are you going to do? Torture me? I wouldn't stoop to something so savage. I'm simply going to restrict your movements so you can't do anything else suspicious. Restrict my movements. Hand over your room key. Her room key? If she gives you that. But it's against the rules to sleep outside a bedroom. She won't be able to sleep. If she doesn't like it, she can talk. It should be simple enough. She just needs to tell us about herself. Hold on. What's threatening her going... Alright, fine. Seems she had a change of heart. You going to talk now? Kirigiri approached Tagami, not saying a word, and then... she handed him her key. You... Why? Why are you so insistent on your silence? I told you this once already. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't tell you anything. Does that mean you were serious, Kirigiri, about your amnesia? If you think about it, it's not impossible. In this terrible academy where only terrible stuff happens, a little memory loss ain't so far-fetched. This terrible academy where only terrible stuff happens. Is that really what this is, though? Huh? Can you really say for sure that everything that's happens here is bad? What do you mean? I think I've said too much. With that, Kirigiri turned her back to us and without another word walked off. Where do you think you're going? Don't worry, I won't do anything to get in your way. And those were her last words. Kirigiri's last words. What? The sound of the door closing behind Kirigiri resonated through the silent cafeteria. What the heck is she, dude? I think we might have gone a bit too far. I mean, taking her room key? For her, that was just right. Or better yet, all the pressure excited her, and the more she pushed, the hotter she gets. Silence, Fukawa. I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing and your heart beating is like a fly in my ear. You telling her to die? Not that I don't understand that sentiment. In any event, what does Kirigiri plan to do now? Yeah, what does she plan to do now? And this situation. It's exactly the same. Exactly the same as when everyone was ganging up on Ogami. And I haven't changed either. I still can't stop them. Oh god. Now what? Whoa! What's up, dude? Why are you starting screaming all of a sudden? Over there. Okay. You? How long have you been there? I am unbelievably, unprecedentedly angry. Angry at what? At the thief. Sorry to say, but one of you is a thief. What? Who stole it? Who stole my treasure? Your treasure? Mr. Monokuma believed in you guys, and to have you guys betray that trust. These days, the world teems with anxiety and anguish, and I can understand why people flee their to their escapism. What do you mean, treasure? Shut up. I hope you all I hope you get caught in a whirlpool of unemployment and debt. And off he goes. What was that all about, dude? He said someone stole his treasure. Was it the knife? Does anyone have any ideas? It was probably Kirigiri's doing. What? Who, other than her, could do something like steal from Monokuma? Kirigiri stole something from Monokuma? If so, then what did she steal, and why? Oh boy, bedtime! Nighttime! Oh, we better get out of here. Looks like this conversation's on pause till tomorrow. Same with the Kiri stuff, too. Putting Monokuma and Kirigiri aside, something in the air feels somewhat agitated. I would be extra careful tonight if I were you and avoid leaving your rooms until morning. That goes without saying. Then you're dismissed. I'm going back to my room. And with that, everyone left the cafeteria and returned to their own rooms. Oh yeah. Better put that knife, put up that knife I got from Fukawa. Should be safe in my desk drawer. Anyway, I wonder if Kirigiri's gonna be alright. What's she going to do since she can't get into her own room? If there's anything I can do for her. Maybe I can do anything I can do. Okay. I opened my eyes and realized I'd fallen asleep at some point. But more importantly, someone rang the intercom? Of course. Kirigiri? Yeah. I'll be waiting in the dressing room. See you there. Hold on! Kirigiri! Kirigiri disappeared into the hall, not paying my calls any mind. We just talked about not leaving our rooms tonight, but I can't not go either. Sorry for coming by so late. Don't worry about it. I've gotten used to it. I see. Then let's get straight to the point. This is something you can't talk about where there are security cameras, right? Isn't it? Could it perhaps have something to do with the thing you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma made a big fuss about it earlier. Something about a treasure being stolen. That was you, wasn't it, Kirigiri? Yes, it was me. I figured as much. So what'd you take? This. It's a key. A key. But it obviously wasn't just any key. It had a Monokuma head on the end. I've never seen anything quite like it. Where did you get that? I took it from the headmaster's office. What? You snuck into the headmaster's office? But I thought the door was locked. The lock had been broken. What? Ogami. She did it for us. Ogami did? You remember in her suicide note where she said, even in death, retribution will be mine? You're saying Ogami broke down the door to the headmaster's office for our sake. Yes, so that we could uncover the secrets buried in that room. Ogami did that for us. She broke the school rules for us. She took one final strike at the academy after she sealed her fate. I realized the lock had been broken after yesterday's class trial was over. But I knew that if I went in then, Monokuma would find out right away, so I used you as a decoy. So you're saying last night when you told me to go to the data processing room? Yes. So you would attract Monokuma's attention. I snuck into the headmaster's office using that opening, and the fruit of that endeavor is this key. So that's what that was all about. Then what you told me last night was also something you found there? Oh my god, they keep repeating. Did you learn about this Makoto Ikusuba person in the headmaster's office too? I found a file about her there. I'm still not too sure on the details. But Ikusuba is dangerous. How so? It's possible she could be the puppet master. The puppet master? But didn't Alter Ego say there was a pretty high chance that the headmaster was the puppet master? No, the headmaster is not the puppet master. Huh? There's no doubt in my mind, even if I have no proof yet. She doesn't have any proof, but she can say it with certainty? That's unusual for Kirigiri. But assuming the puppet master isn't the headmaster, that makes him or her Makoto Ikusuba? In any event, after all this time, we finally got our hands on something big. We can't let this opportunity slip away. But what exactly does that key open anyway? I still don't know that yet. That's why. You're going to distract Monokuma while I go figure it out. You're planning on sneaking off somewhere else this time. That's way too risky! Besides, even if I distract Monokuma, there's no guarantee there's only one puppet master. What if there are multiple puppet masters watching over us? I didn't get caught last night, did I? That could have just been a coincidence. There's a possibility that the puppet master can observe us and control Monokuma at the same time. What? And that's why it worked last night. And I'm not saying you're wrong, though. It is possible it's just a coincidence. That's exactly why there's merit in trying the same thing one more time. If it works a second time, then my deduction will be all but proven. I sat in silence and listened as Kirigiri continued speaking in a calm, clear tone. If the puppet master truly cannot control Monokuma and observe us at the same time, then give us an opening. Then that gives us an opening. This experiment also serves to make certain of that. But still, no matter how you put it, it's too dangerous. Think about what'll happen if it doesn't work. That shouldn't be an issue. Remember, you may investigate the academy freely. No limitations have been placed on your actions. Yet. There are no limitations on what we're allowed to do for the sake of solving mysteries, isn't that right? Even stealing the key is not like I'm breaking any rules. But do the rules really matter if you piss off the puppet master? He could kill every one of us, no questions asked. You bring up a good point. If the plan fails, we'll be able to figure that out too. Huh? If things go sour, will the puppet master break his own rules, or will he uphold them to the bitter end? We gain something of value whether the plan fails or succeeds. There's no reason to not go through with it. But if we want to accomplish anything, risk is unavoidable. I am well aware of the danger, but if we want answers, we must push forward. Am I wrong? In that moment, I finally noticed. There wasn't a trace of sorrow or fear in her eyes. Rather, her eyes were locked on an enemy, a mystery that needed taken down. And she was smiling. I will not change my mind. I have no intentions of it. Kirigiri reached into her breast pocket and handed me. What's this? Perhaps you could call it a declaration of my intent. Don't open it now. Only open it should something happen to me. Something like what? It's just a precaution. On the off chance something does happen to me, I don't want to die in vain. Please, I want you to take it. Fine, I'll take it, but that's all. As soon as this is done, I'm giving it back. Mark my words. Yes, of course. And one final thing. I'd like you to keep this a secret from the others, at least for now. Because it'll be harder to keep it from the puppet master. That's one reason. There are other reasons? Never mind, it's not important. I can't forget something like that so easily. Alright then, let's get started. Oh god, I'm counting on you, Negi. Just need to distract Monokuma. Alright, I'll try. I'll go on ahead then. You take care of things here. She left with nothing but a curt, cold goodbye, as she always did. She left with a brisk, determined gait, as she always did. The only thing different was the feeling of uncertainty welling up inside my chest as I watched her shrink into the distance. No, it'll be fine, it'll be fine! I mean, it's Kirigiri after all. I mumbled to myself, trying to loosen some of the tension. And then I got to work. Alright, let's rock. Monokuma, you're watching, aren't you? I like to talk. Show yourself. Short time later. In my face. Well, if that ain't a rare sight, you hardly ever calling me yourself, Negi. By the way, Negi. What? What were you and Kirigiri doing alone in the bath in the middle of the night? Were things getting steamy and wet and then removed to comply with the ESRB content regulations? Nice. Am I right? It's a secret then. Blah. That's okay though. Unlike you, Negi, baths don't really do much for me. I like to keep my surveillance clean and wholesome. No R ratings here. Is that why there aren't any cameras in the bath? Bingo! I'm betting the real reason you didn't put them in was because the steam would fog the lenses. That's my bingo. Whatever, what do you want? What do you bring me all the way out here for? Well, something I'd like you to know. Whether I'm a boy bear or a girl bear? Bears don't have genders. Actually, they do. Seriously? Then, what does that make me? What am I? No, I'll just get depressed if I think about it too hard. What was it you wanted to ask, Negi? Well, what you said earlier about someone stealing your treasure. What exactly did you have stolen? I hope I'm misinterpreting. And you didn't call me all the way out here just to ask me that. I'm shocked! 100 megavolts shocked! Don't you have anything more important to ask, like how I harvest honey or what I'm like in heat? Unbelievable. Are you all pubescent boys as pitifully boring as you? Fine, I'll tell you, so this trip isn't a total waste. A key, a blankety blankety blank, and a blankety blankety blank. There, happy? A blankety blankety blank? Use your head. It means I'm not telling. I'd like to know what's in that head of yours that made you think calling me for this was a good idea. Next time you waste my time with something so stupid, I'll cut it open and find it out for myself. Oh, and with that, Monokuma vanished. Whew. That should be sufficient enough of a distraction. All that's left is for me to believe in Kirigiri and wait for her to return safely. There's nothing more about it. It's Kirigiri. There's nothing to worry about. It's Kirigiri. Right? Oh god. I returned to my room and fell asleep right away, trying to escape from my lingering uncertainty. Oh god. I'm so scared. Monokuma Theater Advert Edition. This game is brought to you by Spikeco... whatever. What? Shinobito? Ha! Interesting. This is the era of the ninja. Samurai are a thing of the past. By the way, why didn't I get an offer? I'll buy it anyway, though. I'll buy 2 copies. Talk about game advertising in a game.